and in this video I want to cover a program called Telegram. You can have it as an app on your phone. You also can have it on your computer. And I remember, and recently a lot of people have been complaining about, oh, it's hard time for me to take control of the Telegram. Too much of stuff going on, and we lose concept. We cannot find certain things. So, and I remember how complicated it was for me. There was time where a group of us wanted to transfer to Telegram, and I was screaming anything but beside Telegram because it is a simple program when you figure out how to use, but it's also complicated when you have no clue how to manage it. So in this video, I want to actually even cover that. Hopefully, that will answer your questions, and I get more organized and focus on the most important things in Telegram instead of just everything. Just imagine 100 newspapers from all around the world just come through your table, and every single one of them ends up on top of each other. And you need one. You're starting tossing stuff around, and then about third time around, it's all over your office. Then a couple hours later, is right now expanding into other people's desks, and now you're looking for stuff constantly, and you're like cannot find it, and that's kind of what Telegram is when you cannot have it organized. So let's get to it and look at how you can manage it. So where is it? There it is. So as you guys can see, Telegram, when you have all chats, and this is typically what you're going to have, and you're gonna just have literally everything based from the newest to the oldest. You can pin certain things, let's say here, unpin or pin it, but you're only limited to I think like 8 or something pins, or maybe 5 pins as a free account. Now upgrading to their paid account is like $10 or something like that for a full year, which is in US dollars, that's literally just, what, 1.5 cup of coffee. And you can actually, and that gives you a lot of limit control as well as flexibility. So first of all, you get a lot more pins. But again, even though you pin the most important, but then you start missing stuff. People are not contacting. Like, I have 2 communications right now that I need to see. But you guys have to understand. Right now, I only have what's important, but I have also 82 communications in a archived group. Those times that when somebody sends, there's a group and somebody sends them a message in the group, and I'm not interested in that group, but I still would like to maybe in the future go back to the group, or I need to have there's something in the group that I need to have access to. Then it doesn't send me notifications, but it's always there. So how did I accomplish by getting control of my Telegram? See, Telegram, when you go into your settings and you go into folders, you're able to create folders. So pretty much for every topic, you can see it's like super jump, miscellaneous, School of Money out of Ukraine, topics, the courses that I was going through from School of Money that I completed. So there's still courses that I had not. There's personal. There's unread, which is pretty much that's typical folder that automatically comes. There's Travorium, that's the travel company. There's Mini Telegram, mine Telegram. So pretty much those are my chats that I personally created, or my rooms or groups. Then there's important, which this is actually the first thing that I started, and then I realized that there's actually even better way to manage this. And then there's also a School of Intellect Traders classrooms for 2024. So pretty much all classrooms there, because I need to have access so I can extract information from there and share it with my new groups as I go through school. And that group is going to grow. So eventually I'm probably going to break them down by months, or break them down by a quarterly or something. Because, if I'm going to be doing 2 classes every week, that's 54 weeks. That's over 108 classes a year. That's going to be a lot of classes. It's going to be a lot of in one folder to fit. so, so how do you create a folder? So pretty much you go and create a folder. You can name the folder, and and then you can pick, the tag, the photo for it that you want, and you're going to create a included chat. So pretty much you're going to go in and you're going to start going through chats and say, okay, I want to include this, that. So as you include those stuff into the chat, you're gonna hit save, which we're not going to create right now. If you want to exclude something so something doesn't end up in the folder, if you want to create a link and share this folder in public, access so people can actually have access to. So pretty much all that is available here. And then you hit create. So let's say an example, we did created this IT classrooms folder. So right now we have all these classes that are here in this folder, and then I'm going to hit save, and I'm going to get out of here. So right now we have these classes. So now I have these classes in here, and these are the five classes: one English and the four that I attended, and one actually that I'm actually current right now running in Russian. And these are the three that I attended and learned in. Actually, this was actually my first, this was my second, and this is the one where I got certified to teach. So, I can jump right now, I can find whatever I want, including, search and stuff like that within the folder and etc. But what I actually did now is when I go to main folder, I start going into at the folder, make sure that that chat or that group is in the folder that I want. And when I want, and I hit archive. When I hit archive, that item disappears, and no longer it will ever show up here and tell me there is a communications from here. So if you guys see all these classes here, they're no longer in my old chat. They're also in my archive. But if you go to my archive, you have a lot of stuff. You can see a lot of stuff that I've. Man, I need to move this to School of Money. Oh, it is in School of Money. Okay. So there's a lot of stuff you can see here that I have that just look how many, communications. These are all the chats that somehow, somewhere I ended up people constantly add you, and sometime I discovered it's easier just to archive it, then remove yourself from the chat, and then they're gonna add you back into that chat again, because people just people. And academic school, yes, that's also super, okay. So as you guys can see, all these here are actually just archive chats that I also another thing that I do is anybody that tried to scam me, and blocking them sometimes doesn't work. So I'll drop it into the archive. They can continue sending me a message as much as they want. Just good luck. I'm no longer reachable because I don't check this folder unless I'm looking for something I cannot find it where it should otherwise should be, and for some reason it's not there. So this is the beauty part of how you can control Telegram. So right now when you hit, see, because when I use the important folder, I would also always had new people trying to contact me for whatever reason, and I would not see him because it would all end up in all chat. But when I took stuff, archive stuff in all chat and dropped it into folders, right now if somebody's contacting me, they're gonna end up right here, right on the top, and I'll be able to see it. And if I'm not interested, I'm gonna just send it on its way. Put it in the archive if I'm not interested talking to that person, or like this guy right here, very negative person, but at least he's contacted me once in a while. And as he contacted me, I'm constantly planting new seeds into him, trying to show that the world is not a negative place. It's a positive place. It's a place of fantastic. But all you need to do is just wake up. You need to just allow your soul to wake up and discover this world, and and realize what it's here for. So as I do have some people that I've worked with, as they come back to me. This way allows me to be active, respond to them within, half hour, couple hours, instead of, like before when I used the important folder, I would respond sometimes to people in 3, 4, 5 days later. That's when I would discover they sent me a message. Right now it's quite quick, quite easy. So very easy way to manage Telegram when you get the stuff under control. And then, if you're looking for any topic, you just click on the topic and boom, you'll have stuff there. Like, Telegram, Travorium. As I'm not as active in Travorium now as I used to be for a period of time, so I'm focused on other things like on the Intellect Trainer. So yeah, I drop stuff in the Travorium so it wouldn't actually interrupt me throughout the day as I'm working, as that is no longer my priority focus. But if I somebody calls me up and say, "Hey, Slavic, have you seen the announcement?" I can always click on a Travorium, tell me which folder, click on that folder, and with a couple scrolls of the finger on the mouse, I can find that announcement. So I don't miss stuff if I need to, but it's no longer my priority to look at stuff unless somebody brings something to my attention. So I'm hoping this will be helpful to you as well. It is for me. For me, this is amazing. It's a beautiful way to manage this Telegram. And where before it was a huge challenge, right now it's a piece of a cake. And I wish some other programs would be just as easy as this is. And maybe some programs are just as easy. Just I haven't discovered some of the tricks as I did in Telegram, since Telegram right now became one of my main apps that I work with right now. So take care, be blessed, and guys, we'll see you in the next video. Like and subscribe, comment below on all my videos. I want to hear you guys' opinions. I want to hear what you guys think because a lot of it, I have it's constantly coming and constantly, if I'm not doing something else and I have some time, I'll come out and I'll record this video to you guys. But I want to hear you guys' opinions. I want to hear what do you guys think. And I do apologize. I did came down with something. Take care. Be blessed.